We're gonna make a tornado in a bottle. Let's talk about tornadoes. They're big funnels of wind caused in crazy changes of weather. But how are they made? The first thing we need is a nasty storm called a supercell. It's got cold wind and rain and lots of lightning, and sometimes hail. The second thing a tornado needs is some hot air to come off the landscape below the storm. Third thing a tornado needs is the cool air from above the storm to come falling down. Hot air likes to rise and cold air likes to sink, so when they meet in the middle, they crash and try to get past each other. The hot air winds up going through the middle and the cold air falls right around it. Put everything we just talked about together and you'll get a tornado. For our project, instead of using cold and hot air, we're going to use water and air and see what happens when they try to switch places. Now that we got that covered, let's get started. Materials needed. This is what we need to do our project. An empty 2-liter bottle. 2 of them. Duct tape. And we could just take these 2 caps here and put them in our pocket and save them for later. First, we're gonna fill up one of those 2-liter bottles with water. And then we're gonna duct tape the other bottle to the top of this bottle. If you can do this by yourself, that's pretty cool. I couldn't manage to do it, so I needed to ask for some help. Make sure to do several wraparounds with the duct tape so none of the water gets through and your bottles stay together. Don't forget to thank your helping hand. Thanks, hand!
You're welcome!
Alright, it's looking good. The bottles are secured. It's a little wobbly, so I'm afraid it might leak, so we're gonna have to do this outside so it doesn't get wet. Let's go! Hello, bird feeder. Alright, we're gonna give this a flip and spin it around. And that's looking really good. Look at that tornado. Now that was a real fun, quick, and easy way to make a tornado in a bottle, but I think we can make it better by slowing down our tornado and making it so we can use it indoors. The cyclone connector tube. For this we'll need a permanent marker for making marks. Those caps we put in our pockets earlier. And a grown-up, because we're going to need to poke holes in a couple of caps, and then we're going to need to use some adhesive to put them together. Once you've got both your caps, you want to find the center, and with your permanent marker, make a little X right in the middle, and that's how you're going to know where to make your hole. Be sure to do this to both caps, and make sure that they line up when you glue them together. Let the grown-ups figure out how to make holes in the caps and how to put them together. The result should be something like this, both caps together with the holes flush. You can see through them, make sure there's nothing blocking it, and you can even feel the air pass through it. Once all the adhesive's dry and you're feeling pretty confident about your piece, twist it onto the bottles and give it a shot. The best part about this kind of cap is it's reusable and it shouldn't create a leak. I put duct tape around mine to give it an extra seal, and I think it's going to work out pretty well. As you can see here, it's not working out pretty well, but that's okay, we can try again. Mistakes are a part of learning, and I learned that I have made my hole too small. So I made the hole a little bigger and we're going to try it again. Looks like we have better airflow and hopefully water flow. And the good thing, like I said before, is this cap's reusable, so I don't have to waste any materials. Let's give this another try and be sure to tight it tight with those muscles, and you should be good to go. That looks pretty solid to me. Without further ado, let's give this a flip and a twist. And look at that, that is a beautiful tornado if I've ever seen one. And if you look on top, you can see the hole where the air's coming out of and the water's going down. That's pretty cool if you ask me. Remember when we talked about the hot and cold air in a tornado? Well, over here you can see the air in the lower part of the bottle rising up past the water. The water is acting like the cold air in the tornado and it's falling down. This is creating that funnel that we see here. This is the best way for them to pass each other without crashing. Now for style points, we're gonna add some green food color. Now let's give it a flip and a twist in green. And that is a beautiful green tornado. I hope you learned a lot about tornadoes, and I hope you enjoyed making your own tornado bottle with me. I can't wait to see the stuff you guys make, and I can't wait to see what colors you make your tornadoes. I encourage you to try putting different things in your tornado bottles. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'll see you guys later. Mr. Joe, going under.